So it's come to my attention that MRREPZION is working for an Illuminati. Notice I said Illuminati, plural. I do not believe in a singular Illuminati. I do not believe that there is some secret satanic coven that controls everything. What I firmly know is that this world is controlled by certain circles. That in every walk of life there are certain people that monopolize every institution and do what they can to subvert the rest of the population. Street gangs could be considered Illuminati, biker gangs, mafia, government officials, pretty much everybody. Anyone with any kind of power could be considered an Illuminati. The only difference between them and normal people conspiring is how deep that is and how much conspiracy is behind it, how much they plot behind it, how much they hide in the shadows about it. And MRREPZION hides in the shadows. And I come to this conclusion because my friend TheBrainEnema was recently flagged for privacy concerns. Now, if you know anything at all about the internet or the law, which is more important, you would know that privacy is very, very dim as far as the law is concerned. On the internet, they make everything else up as they go along, so I wouldn't be surprised that they make this up. But the issue here is, no, it is very, very difficult to actually intrude on somebody's privacy. Even if you were to post their address and phone number, that would not necessarily be an invasion of their privacy, because that you could find that in the yellow pages. So that's really not something that's private information. Private information is something that affects you economically. It's something that directly affects you in your financial state, such as credit card numbers and things like that. Those are private. And in reality, it's not your information that's private. It's the banking cartel's information that's private. It's the banking cartel's information regarding you that is private, not you in and of yourself. And this might differ from nation to nation, but I think that's a pretty good assessment of the global idea of privacy. Now, mind you, this has nothing to do with that. What TheBrainEnema got flagged for was pointing out how MRREPZION is a hypocrite and says that people who exploit death and tragedy are terrible, but then he tagged the Joker or whatever equivalent in his video in order to get more views. He purposely targets certain tags in order to get a broader audience, and that's exploiting a tragedy. Maybe he's, YouTube partners don't make a lot of money, so I'm not going to say that he's exploiting it to make a lot of moolah, but he is exploiting it to get a bigger fan base. And with that bigger fan base comes more power, because clearly he has a very large influence over his base. Proof is, as I make this video, every one of his single butthurt fans is going to come to my page saying, "That's not true! MRREPZION's a fucking saint! MRREPZION can do no wrong!" So clearly he has some hold over you all. And it would only stand to reason that he would want more hold on more people. So that's why he does it. I don't think it has anything to do with money per se, but power comes in many different forms. And so that's what TheBrainEnema was pointing out. How isn't it something that he's talking about other people, but then has these tags on him? And then Mr. I'm pro freedom of speech just conveniently gets this video flagged. Isn't that convenient? How everything always revolves around him. Whenever somebody is censored, it's because they were targeting MRREPZION. They were talking about MRREPZION. That is impossible. There is no way that MRREPZION is not at least some part of this, when every single time anyone that has anything bad to say about MRREPZION gets kicked in the shins. That's because either MRREPZION is doing it himself, or he's getting his fans to do it for him. And most likely he's getting his fans to do it for him, because look at his fucking fan base. They're fucking retarded zombies. They will listen to anything he says. I would not doubt if one of these days MRREPZION exploits this opportunity and tells them to kill somebody, and they do it, because MRREPZION is hosting a cult. And what I want to know is, why the fuck is YouTube so far up his ass? Why is YouTube so readily available at his disposal to censor anybody else but not him? Or the Amazing Atheist, for that matter. They make plenty of offensive videos. And if the rules are that retarded and that abstract, where the BrainEnema can get in trouble, then certainly the Amazing Atheist and MRREPZION can get in trouble. But see, that's the thing about moderators. It's an inner circle. It's gang warfare. You're not part of the Crips and Bloods, so you get shot. That's how it works. And obviously, MRREPZION and the Amazing Atheist are part of the moderator Crips and Bloods. Obviously, they know some people, because isn't it weird how YouTube has been going through this huge transformation where nothing's fucking working at all? Half of the time, videos don't want to upload. The other half of the time, it's hard to upload videos. Commenting is a bitch. I have yet to be able to do a video reply for almost a month now. But meanwhile, the moderators are still intact and able to delete and flag and strike videos without any kind of concern. There is no problem on their end, only on the receiving end of us partners and viewers and things like that for us to interact on YouTube. How is that possible? How is that physically possible for the rest of the website to be crashing on its knees, but meanwhile the moderators are busy, hurting people and censoring people, and they're not being affected by this clearly, destabilizing website? There is some heavy conspiracy theory going on at work here. There's clearly some hidden agenda, and there's clearly some kind of inner workings. I couldn't give you the exact details, but what I can tell you is YouTube is picking favorites, as moderators always do. And clearly MRREPZION and Amazing Atheist are some of those favorites. So, I just am going to give you a link to an Illuminati card to look at below and meditate on. And you think about what I said, and you see the truth that this is why I talk about moderators. I mean, it's not just the point of people getting banned. Surely that's a big part. Nobody should be banned. That is a complete destruction of your First Amendment right. That is a complete destruction of your dignity as a human being. But it goes so much deeper than that. We are not dealing simply with schoolyard bullies. We are dealing with people that are conspiring against us. We are dealing with people conspiring to make money, to gain power, and to have complete control over the mental environment of their surroundings. They don't want to just tell you what to do. They want to control your life. And look at all the evidence. You don't have to listen to me to see it. Just look at the fucking evidence and figure it out for yourself, if you're capable. So, I guess that's all I have to say for now.